So I started to find my internship last year summer, begin at May, and then I found it on Handshakes. That's the platform that I've been instructed to use. But I also, applied for many jobs in other platforms such as Indeed, LinkedIn, and also some major studios. They have their own website that you can apply on their website instead of the Handshake. So my suggestion is to apply them all. Don't just stick with Handshake, because although Handshake does include a massive amount of internship opportunities, but you do find limitation, depending on your need. So my suggestion is to Google it and let's see what you can find out. So I'm currently working at Warner Brothers Entertainment as a post-production intern, and this internship started last week from January 26th to all the way to April 15th, I believe. So it's less than 3 or 4 months. But during this semester, I'm only taking one class. So I have like 3 full days to work, which is great. The more time you work, the better you know the people, the better you understand the industrial. So yeah. Actually, it is a hybrid internship. So you don't have to decide like whether you're going to be in person like for the whole duration of the internship. It's really like a flexible experience. And since I'm only taking one class and I have apartment in LA, so my plan is to when I have the chance, I'm gonna visit the company at LA and be in person, work in person, to attend all the amazing sessions. But also, there are great opportunities that Warner Brothers hosts that allow interns to attend online editing sessions. So you just in a Zoom session, you get to virtually sit down in a meeting to observe and ask questions while the editor is doing his job or her job. So I say both in person or fully online, you will find a way to learn new things. Also, so before I started this job, the title of this job is post-production intern. So you would expect a lot of editing jobs, of course, because when we speaking to editing, it's all this, Premiere softwares, editing, cut, things like that. But when I started the job, I realized that there is a massive amount of paperwork, documents that need to be taken care of by someone. And this is basically, I would say, 60 to 70% of my daily routine. Before I started this job, everything that I was thinking of for this position is to help the editor organize the shots. But what I didn't realize is there are things like the cue sheets, the dailies, the delivery reports, the final credits, schedules. There are many important things that we always miss. So I think this is an important thing to realize, that for post-production interns, your duties is not only to observe any great online editing or coloring sessions, but you also need to devote your time into organizing this important papers, documents, make the whole post-production process as smooth as you can. Yeah. Since this is like my intern this is the second week of my internship, I'm still very excited. and I will be visiting the site, which might be the most enjoyable part of the the internship, because last year I lived near the Warner Brothers studio, and near their studio, so I like each time I went to groceries, I will pass their studios, and you will see the giant posters of Lucifer, Young Sheldon. Now, I have the chance to go into their studios and maybe have a tour and attend some in-person sessions. So I would say my best expectation for this internship is to visit in person, to meet my supervisor in person and more people. The first thing first for interns, because as intern, a lot of the works that you are doing is organizing files, updating Excels, and writing coverage, script coverage. So I think the most important thing is to be organized and be time oriented. You need to know, you need to listed all the tasks that you will be doing for today, for tomorrow, and listed all the questions that you have, because most of the time you will be multitasking, which means that you will be assigned for at least 2 or 3 jobs, and for most of the time you might have like 4 or 5 or more documents open on your desktop. And it's good to be organized, to know which thing comes in priority than others. That's very important. And I guess also it's very important to be honest, because as an intern, most likely you will have a lot of questions that you don't know when your supervisor, when they send you an assignment, and it's something that they are familiar with, but you are not. And, just ask them, don't think that it is a stupid question, just ask them before you do it. So you don't have to say, hey, I'm not sure, how should I do this, after you send them the finished work.